Hello again, it's me, Peter, also known as Mr. Quacktastic. You know, all the names. Today we are going to be playing some Arena, and we've got some fun stuff planned here. We've got energy, Boros energy. So we are going to be playing some very aggressive stuff here. And today, with Boros energy, I'm going to go through this deck list with you. Of course, starting off, we have a Johnny, Nagato Pariah. This is a historic deck, or just slightly different than modern. Maybe it's comparable to Legacy. I say historic is modern. But of course, Ocelot Pride, Jolly Balloon Man to combo with Ocelot. And then we've got Voice of Victory to slow down the opponents, Amped Raptor to speed ourselves up, same for Unstable Amulet giving us some impulse draw. Um, Guide of Souls will speed up Ocelot by quite a bit, as well as give me energy to pay for Static Prison, Galvanic Discharge, Unstable Amulet, Jolted Awake as well. Then we do have Recursion in this deck. And the One Ring. For sideboard, we've got quite a bit. Some Graveyard Hate with Tormod, an additional Exercise, which I don't think we will end up needing. I might switch that out for another Tormods. We've got Ghostly Prison to slow down the opponent even more. Leyline of Sanctity to protect ourselves. Murel for the same reasons as Voice of Victory. And, of course, Elspeth for doubling tokens. Wrath of Skies, of course, you do need a Wrath. Alpine Moon to deal with Lotus Fields. Damping Sphere, Disruptor Flute, Stone Brain, all of these stacks pieces to kind of make the game a little easier for us against those highly interactive decks. Um, Brotherhood's End, and then a Flage in case we ever do need it. Mostly that's in the sideboard because I only have one Flage, so I can't. Yeah, I will probably replace Jolly Balloon Man with Flage eventually. However, this is what we're working with, and yeah, also some Thraben Charms. For lands, we've got some MDFCs, and Legion Leadership and Legion Stronghold. Stronghold, tap land for Boros. However, it can be played as an instant, which doubles a creature's power and gives it first strike until end of turn. So quite useful, especially with this deck. A lot of my creatures do already have first strike, a lot of them being Amtraptor and Ocelot Pride. But even still, it comes in handy with the likes of a Johnny, and Voice of Victory and Guide of Souls. I probably won't ever be using it on Guide of Souls, though. And of course, Guide of Souls, if you're familiar, can also pump my uh, other creatures with energy. So yeah, that's what we're running. And otherwise for lands, Sunbillow Verge, Inspiring Vantage, Elegant Parlor, 6 mountains, 6 plains. Or 5 mountains, 6 plains. And yeah, that's what we'll be running. I hope you guys enjoy this. We'll be doing some ranked historic with this. Bests of 3. Alright, and I'll see you guys in just 1 second here. Okay, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and take the first play. This is an aggro deck, so we do want to go first as much as possible. Not the best, most threatening hand either. I think we'll keep, though. I might regret this. Being a little too safe, maybe. Sunbillow into Guide. Opponent. Let me also adjust this for... I am recording, so maybe a little more. There we go. I think that's good. We'll go ahead and play Ocelot. We'll go ahead and get the token off that as well, so long as it resolves. Yep, it'll resolve. There we go. Get the token, get the energy, swing for 1, trigger, nothing happens, trigger, get a cat, life gain, energy. So that is our general turn cycle. We want our turns to look like that. That is what this deck does. We gain life when things ETB. When things gain life, we get ETB triggers. So it's quite nice, and the more Ocelot Prides we have, the better this combo gets. And I say combo, it's not a full combo here, but it is combo-esque. So there we go, get the energy. We'll swing for 2. Well, is he going to let me? There we go. He's got some kind of interaction. Is he gonna use it? No? Okay. Not what I thought. We'll get the tokens. He might have wanted to save that, to be honest, because I do have a Static Prison in hand. But he probably has another one too, so. Okay. Seek new knowledge. So he will draw, discard. I guess he's looting a little. Kind of. Play that. No, we're going to just save the charm. It is an instant speed reaction. We'll go ahead and use the energy. Might snipe something. So what is he? He's Esper. Probably. Path to Exile. That's okay. Yeah, we are gonna take that opportunity. Search for a mountain. Go ahead and get the other Ocelot pumped. There we go. 2 more triggers. Get most of our energy, we're right back. And by most, I mean half. Okay, isolated chapel. Rusco. Alright. Instant speed interaction, we will cancel. Yes. Alright, I think this is GG's, pretty sure. I'll go ahead and trigger. Trigger. We've got 5, 6, we've got 10. So we'll go ahead and get rid of his clock. There we go. Exercise the clock. Let's swing out. And this, I did say GG, because this is GG. That's not the right emote. I seem kind of like a dick doing that. Okay, so he's got a lot of instant speed interaction. So we will... honestly, I think we're good. Maybe play a damping sphere. In case he... Well... Stone Brain instead. I don't think we'll need either, though, to be honest. So we're just gonna run it back. Okay. Alright, so that game went really well. We didn't really get to show off the full strategy. However, hopefully we'll get a better hand, we'll get some better draws, we'll be able to show off the deck into what it really does, but of course, even if it's not doing what it's supposed to, it still does have ways to win, as you just saw, with the Ocelot Prides and the Guide of Souls. So really, if I can have any 2 creatures in this deck on the field at the same time, this deck will do something. It will function to a degree that is acceptable. This hand, on the other hand, is much better, much more aggressive, and I think we will start putting on the pressure early with this deck. Of course, we're going to want the Voice of Victory out as quick as possible with his deck. So we'll go ahead and guide. And, ooh. Yeah, we'll Voice of Victory first. He's probably got some kind of... Nope, nope, okay. We will take the ramp. And he'll opt, okay. So the Voice of Victory should do wonders against his deck. Should really slow down what he's doing. I would hope. Okay. Paths on my Voice of Victory. Okay, we will play another land. We will get an Ocelot Pride. Okay. And we will Pride into a Johnny. Counter spell. No. Is he gonna do anything? He's holding priority for seemingly no reason. He's thinking about something. That's what he's doing, but I don't know what he's thinking about. Okay, I will take it. That is fine with me. We do get a cool looking clue token. Alright. And alright, we will Amp Raptor. Counterspell. Okay. That works with me because I can just recast it. There we go. There we go. Create a token. That resolves. We'll go ahead and kill the token. Pay 1. Flip a Johnny. Yes. We're going to go ahead and uptick a Johnny. Interaction. Nope, nothing. Alright, we'll swing for 5. And something. Gain 4 life. I don't know why they keep using it like that. Why do you do that for the life? This early in the game, that is. That's the question. Okay, and then here's the thing. We have response to Sheoldred. I don't know if he is aware of what a Johnny does, but Sheoldred's dead. We'll go ahead and crack the clue. Draw a card. And next turn we can combo off with Jolly. There we go. We don't need to, though. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and put out the good game. Yep, he knew it. He knew it, I knew it. That's game. So, Boros Energy. Does it work in Arena? I like to think so, honestly. I know it's not really part of the meta on Arena from what I've seen. I mean, it's there, but not nearly to the extent it is with Modern. So, I think that Honestly, I think Boros energy is really, really good. Alright, on to the next game with Energetic Kitty. Boros Energy. Alright, so here we are back with Boros Energy. We'll be starting on the play. And we have a pretty good starting hand. We are able to pose a threat early on. And we've also got recursion and removal. And then a little bit of removal and graveyard hate in the backup. Go ahead and start with a Plains Pass. Opponent. Forest Pass. We'll go ahead. He's got green, so I don't think I want to start with a voice. I'll go amped. Get a jilted. Not worth it, but I will cast it because it does give me energy. Nothing happens. The spell fizzles. There's no target. Fail to find. Roan. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. I'll go ahead and play a Parlor. Keep the mountain. We will... I think we will static prison that. We don't want him keeping it. 5 energy, that gives us a good clock with static prison, but if we can keep casting energy spells, we can extend that clock, so... see what we can do with that. Also, I am drinking a beer while I play, so if you guys can hear that through the mic, let me know and I'll... I guess lower my mic volume. Okay, so he played a Llanowar tribe. That's another big ramp guy that we want to avoid. Go ahead and Thraben. Go slow at first. But once we start swinging with these voices, it's gonna pick up. So, Mobilize does wonders, and honestly, I love the mechanic. I hope Mobilize is not one of those one-off set things. I hope next time we visit Tarkir, maybe Wizards re-include some Mobilize mechanics in some of the cards. But yeah, I can't say with certainty that they would because there's been a lot of one-off mechanics lately. I mean, you got Exhaust, Start Your Engines. Let's see, Valiant, Mobilize, of course. Yeah, all sorts of stuff that I'm not sure we're ever going to see reprints of, despite the fact that they're good. Alright, we will go ahead and swing out. Trigger, Mobilize. Will he block? He will. That will die. There we go. Trigger, sack, pass. Okay, he's up to 5 forests, so whatever he was ramping for, most likely he can cast. Unless we're talking like Galta or something. He's thinking. So next turn we can swing for 6-8 damage, bring him down to 5. So he's dead in 2 turns. I don't think that's gonna save him. I'll pay the 1, cast a guide, swing for 8, mobilize, then trigger this guy. Bam, 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 bam. We'll pay and give it to the Raptor. I think that might finish it. No. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, no. That's a nice response. He's got all these lands and nothing out of them. Jumbo Cactuar. Can't give it haste. He can't do anything with it. I think he's just dead. Alright. Go ahead and hit him with that. Good game. We'll take that action. Go with combat, swing out. Done. Done. Go ahead and emote for him. Give a good old dog meat salute. We'll go ahead and trigger. There we go. He's got nothing. Does he scoop? Or does he take like a man? Take like a champ. Mr. Virtuous. He doesn't have any mana, so okay, there we go. I thought maybe he was gonna do something, but yeah, just get him with the first strike damage. Alright, so he's got a big beefy creature deck. What do we want to stop that? Maybe a Wrath. We'll keep this power for a greater shit with this. Go down amped and go down a galvanic. So we will be on the draw, which is okay. Especially because this is a zero lander. We'll mulligan that. We'll keep... So he doesn't have much interaction. It seems like he's playing mono green. So I say we get rid of the jolted. He probably doesn't have a lot of removal. But maybe he brought some with the sideboarding. We'll see. Turn 1 guide. Opponent plays probably a land. I'd assume a forest. Or is he playing... Is he playing the mysterious AFK game? I call it that because there's some people that they'll lose the first match, or in Brawl, it just won't be going well for them, for example. And they'll do this. So yeah, it's a clear timer. It means they've already used a timeout, probably on their sideboarding. So either that, or maybe it was with the choosing to go first or draw. But like the thing is, this is ranked, so this strategy shouldn't work. If people are rage quitting to somebody running out the timer, you're playing the wrong mode. And if this is your strategy to win, you're playing the wrong mode. Sorry, just a bit of personal opinion. I could be totally wrong. Maybe there's some people with absolutely zero patience out there. But if you don't have patience, don't play, 60 card historic. There's so many combo potential. There's so much combo potential in this format. So much potential for people to take a whole turn to themselves. We'll go ahead and galvanize. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We will also galvanize our own cat. Oh, we should have waited till after combat, actually. Because now we can only swing for 1. But we can get a cat back. No trigger there. Okay. Llanowar Tribe. So, we will play in a Johnny. Trigger. Put a 1/1 counter on each cat. And swing. Ooh. Alright, so he can cast just about anything with this Lana War Tribe. Plus the land drop. So he's probably going to play a 7 drop this turn. Yep. Next Bloom Ancient. Easy choice for removal. Go ahead and zero tick. Swing out. Good game, I think. Nope. Not quite. But unless he's got a board wipe, which he's mono green, so he doesn't. Yeah, he's dead. And he doesn't have the mana to kill everything. He can kill a Johnny. It's too late to worry about that. In fact, we'll let him kill a Johnny. Because that'll flip my other Ajani. He'll trample over this cat. Still kill a Johnny. Bam bam. Flip this Ajani. Just get a new one. Pay the 1. Exile. Good game. Gosh, that Gold Vein was a smart play for most decks. And even for this deck, that was a smart play. Getting rid of the Ajani is big priority. Just look at this 0 tick. Had I had a red creature, had I had this Jolly Balloon Man on the field, I would have been dealing 5 points of damage to any of his creatures anytime I 0 tick this. +2 for a 1/1 counter on each, and then -4 to choose. Each opponent chooses an artifact, creature, enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents they control and sacrifice the rest. That's pretty big. That's a big deal. This is a big deal. When this hits the field, you want to get rid of that. So he made the right choice with that Gold Vein. He couldn't have known that I had the exercise in hand. So that was a good play on his part. However, the problem with it was I had this on the field. Well, I guess this was the one on the field because this was the one he killed. So I was able to block, flip it. So even if I didn't win this turn, I'd still have an Ajani. I'd still be able to remove, pose a threat, create new tokens, destroy his creatures, pump my creatures, etc. So that was a good game. He took it like a champ. Did not scoop. He played till the end, and kudos to him for that. Yeah, that's 2 wins. All right, thank you so much for watching today. If you guys enjoyed that, if you want to see me play some more Arena, just let me know. I'd be happy to keep doing this. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Maybe next time we'll play some Wizards. Maybe next time I'll do some Brawl. We'll see. But until then, have a wonderful day.